Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. As you can see, we are back with a different game. Came out today, The Alters. Basic premise about the story is the main character that you kind of have to delve into your own past and change the history, if you like, of the character to get scientists and engineers and things like that. But anyway, like I have said before, it is a new game. If you have Xbox Ultimate, obviously you can get it there. I'm going to get into it. Obviously, if the music is too loud or anything like that, do let me know. Hopefully you are getting the music for the game. I don't see it though at the minute. And there goes Kalen claiming first to stream. He's claimed it 12 times. Right, just bear with me a second. I'm going to fiddle with the audio because I don't think the game audio is coming through properly. So, 1 second. Don't want that. So I do apologise if it blows your ears out initially. Need to go into that one. And you are going to that. Well, there you go. You should be actually hearing the game sounds now. Or at least the music playing in the background for all right. Just let me know, yay or nay. Yeah, Tamtam's AI functions I've currently got switched off on this because apparently there's quite a lot of dialogue. And obviously I don't want to put in a two-pennyworth thing when I'm trying to find out what the hell is going on. So, can you hear the game sounds? First thing. Should hear some plinky plonky music. Yes, you can hear the audio now. Brilliant. Right. So I'm going to get started. Obviously, I'm not going to talk over the intro and everything. I am going to play it on easy mode. One of the interesting things that I did find is that it does actually have connection to Twitch. I'm not going to do it for this initial run. And there goes Mattingham claiming second of the stream. Oh my god, he even got Monarch of the channel. Well, you already are Monarch. Nobody's claimed it since. So for this run, obviously, because it is going out to YouTube as well, I am gonna not switch this on. But obviously, I might do in a later playthrough. But anyway. I'm going to put it on easy because, like I said, I do not know anything much about this game other than... God, Tam, shut up. What is she like? Right, anyway, like I said, I'm going to put it on easy because I don't really know much about this game. I saw the premise behind it and thought, oh, that looks interesting. Other than that, I didn't play the demo. So it's going to be interesting. So let's get in there. Sheep! Everyone likes a sheep. We don't really know it, but we sensed it. There is a sister ship to our line, which takes a totally different route. While the sun burns behind the islands. Well, that don't look good.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
Well, he's either crashing or just found a brothel with a red flashing light like that.
That was a tough landing. Polsky here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing. I need to figure out what happened.
Just landed on the beach at Skegness, I say. Well, we've landed somewhere. Okay. What's this? What's this? A weird canister. I can't examine it. As always, you know, go back and check your pod. You never know what might be in it. Sweet Fanny Adams. Obviously, we don't know what's happened. We don't know whether we've crashed here or landed here. The weather looks a bit shit, shall we say. It's the UK! Obviously, I ain't got a compass or anything. I'm just kind of running about to see where I end up.
That's an emergency flare from my capsule. I should look out for those.
Oh, Cleethorpes then. It can't be Mattingham. If it was Cleethorpes, there'd be turds in the water. Because we hold shift to run. Okay. It's okay. So there is a run option.
Hello? You read me? This is Jan Dolsky.
I want to know what's up here.
Landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray.
Oh, it's just another route. I'm not seeing any health bars
Maybe the radio's broken.
or oxygen, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. That water looks very oily. And again, I've not got any waypoints or anything like that, so I'm just assuming it's just keep kind of running in the direction of the smoky things. I'm not seeing like anything to pick up either. Oh, here we go. Climb rocks with a dart. Approach them, press E to climb. Okay. That's me going to completely forget the buttons unless it comes up every time, which it does. Thank God for that. Obviously, I am playing it mouse and keyboard. It does have controller support. I just didn't plug it in. So, and again, we all know I'm a terrible shot, so if you have to do any shooting or fighting or anything like that, I don't know if we do. Like I said, don't know enough about the game. I'm better with mouse and keyboard in that regard. Other than that...
Oh no, it's the captain. Shit.
Well, it says deceased.
Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
We don't even know where we are, so it's like I haven't really seen the sun, so I don't know if we're even in, you know, the Sol system.
She didn't crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
Yeah, why am I still alive if she died in a escape capsule? Because it didn't look damaged. Okay. Quite like the rock formations.
The mobile base. There it is.
So I gather we're heading to the space donut.
Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. We'll try and get down there.
Okay.
Maybe they landed closer to the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
Right, I now have energy and radiation come up in the bottom left. So that's something new. Now, is energy actually stamina? No, it doesn't look like it. So it just must be something like suit energy, maybe? Kinda?
The capsules. Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be. But why?
Okay, so I'm the sole survivor.
Makes no sense.
So we are kind of screwed. Warning, radiation. What?
Now? Oh shit. It's rising fast. I've gotta get to the base.
Right, so you can't jump off of there. You do actually have to press the buttons for it. Oh. Run, Forrest, run! Oh. Screen's going all sparkly. I don't know what that means. Is that the radiation? Radiation turns you into a vampire from Twilight.
Quick. Come on. Come on. That was close.
Well, we know it's only going to get worse. Because everybody's dead. Right, this is me. Okay, I'm tired.
Anybody here?
I'm still suffering from radiation.
For a moment, I hope someone else made it.
Is anyone home?
Get help.
Oh, this makes me think of Fallout Shelter. Looks like a giant Samsung phone next to you. Well, it could be, you know. So what have we got? We've got some fluid, a fuel tank. We got three small storages. Don't look like there's much in it. A machinery room, captain's cabin. How can we move up and down? Right, middle mouse button. Command center, communications room. Quantum computer. Another small storage. I do believe you can expand it and move these modules around later. You gotta increase your mass and all sorts of weird and wonderful things. What's this thing here? I want to know what it is. Press E. Unavailable. That's obviously how we get back out. Okay, so what was this way? More storage. List of every resource in the base. So, what do we actually have? We do have some metals, we do have some organics, we do have a radiation filter. We have some lovely mush to eat, yum yum yum, and raw food. Okay, so tasks. Find the communication room. So communication is above the command center. So shift up. Okay, that just must be a door. Establish communications with Earth. Oh, unknown caller. You know where it'll be. You know. Have you recently been in an accident?
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
Have you had car finance? Right, I'm not the captain. This is a new captain speaking. Well, we know the captain's dead because we saw her tube, so I'm going to say, I'm not the captain.
I'm here, but I'm not the captain. I'm just a builder. Jan Dolsky, corporate ID 4672B. The captain, the whole crew is gone. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
What danger? And how much time? Bravo, not... Yeah. What danger?
What do you mean? Remaining to what? Talk to me! What's the danger?
Planet activity rising. No smaller days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Present instructions and logs.
Oh, no, don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
The glaze 3 meters before star approaching. This battle, you must escape. The proximity star in days.
But you mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Affirmative. Your phone is in sunrise.
Sunrise. Perfect.
Okay, so
Find those captain's logs.
I'm gonna say we definitely aren't in the Earth system. Well, evacuation functionality manual. In case of incident, the your mission and the safety of your crew. Please follow safety protocols and move the base to a safe location. Okay. Refuel the base, manufacture necessary equipment, secure food supplies. Okay. So that's just a tab. Triple star systems. According to the recent Allied Corp research, and based on data collected from multiple missions, the triple star systems are considered a potentially relatable to high... Yeah. Oh my god, there's a lot of words in this. What's the overview? Give me a summary. Proximity of discovery of Rapidium. Okay. So obviously we've got to find some of this Rapidium stuff. Whatever that is. Should have a look. Nothing in tutorials yet. Follow the instructions and prepare for the journey. Well, okay. That we kind of know. So what's this way? What's the quantum computer do? Do you do anything? Absolutely bugger all. Oh, hang on. Getting new tasks. Follow the instructions, prepare for a journey. Well, we know what the instructions are. Gather 60 metal outside. I won't survive long without some basic equipment. I need to craft a scanner to find resources, but I don't even have a workshop. Okay, so necessary equipment. Locate organic matter deposits requires the deployment of an allied corp. Polygonal, scanner. The handy tool alongside other necessary equipment such as mining outposts and pylons can be crafted in the workshop module of the base, which we don't have. Unless it's this machinery area. So... is it here? I'm not seeing... oh, hang on. I'm going to say put that on, because they were bitching about there being radiation everywhere. That goes nowhere. Oh my god, I'm going to have to learn where everything is. So, airlock is on the next floor up. Right. Can't go up that way. Well, actually, let's have a look in Captain's cabin while we're here. So that's just another way to get to the manual systems. I'm not going to end the day. Because... well, because... the radiation that light are deadly. Exiting the base is currently not permitted. You can rest... so in other words, you have got to go to sleep. Okay, fine, fair enough. And it's a long press. Okay. Oh, we've got another communication. This is your energy bar. It shows how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task will take much longer. So a bit like real life. Obviously, we can see in the bottom left where it says 8 o'clock and then it's kind of like shows when the radiation kicks in. So literally just after 8 o'clock. It's next floor up, weren't it? I'm sure I heard a beep beep say we got... no, we haven't. Okay, fine. Screw you. Right, shallow deposits. You can find shallow deposits on the planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resource that can be extracted quickly. They can be recognized by red dust. Approach the deposit and interact with it. So here we go. Looks like art. Yeah, you'd seen the energy. So obviously that was the parachute that dropped that down. Again, I have no clue where we're going to see any of these things. Oh, we do have a proper map. We came from that area. So I'm going to go this way. Because I can see some deposits.
That shiny rock might be a source of metals.
Okay. Alright, so extracting it takes time. As you can see, the time is kind of reduced.
You're all going to die down here.
Very likely. Very, very likely, Mattingham. This is very much one of those things of... I kind of have the resources, but is it going to be enough? Right, that was just a loose free one. Oh my god, what is this up here? We have green gas. And some organics going to that.
I don't have a climbing hook.
Okay.
I'll have to find another way.
Let's see if there's a long route. I'm kind of looking for a bit more resources at the moment because I don't want to keep having to run back and go, oh my god, I should have mined some more resources before continuing on. Oh, this is funky. I'm not quite sure what this is all about.
Could this be rubidium?
Someone's been on the beans again.
I feel strange.
Um,
Have to get closer. Make sure.
Okay.
I need to collect a sample.
Okay, well, I'm none the wiser.
Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all.
I'm gonna get so lost.
It knew where it was sending us. Except... I should run.
Okay. This way. I want to know what's up here. Right, well, here's the green stuff. This must be the organics that they were banging on about. Okay, so obviously I'm going to have to get back to this place. It's probably not going to let me down there because I'm going to need the grapple for it. Except that it did. Okay, fine, fair enough.
I still can't believe it.
I am not going to argue with it.
Rubidium. This could change everything. I need to report it.
Right. So, build a workshop via the command center, which I've already forgot where the command center was. So, just over to the left. Okay. Base navigation, base building. Oh, okay. Expand. Oh god, you can make the wheel bigger. Okay. Obviously, we can only build the workshop at the moment. I don't know, where do I want it? A big room. Or biggish room. I'm going to shove it there next to the command center. It does kind of look like it's an instant build as well. Okay. To create an item, first schedule work in the workshop queue. You can then work on the queued items at the workbench. Okay. Climbing hook, well, it won't let us do that. It wants us to make sure we do the scanner first, so we will do that. Obviously, we need some liquid fuel, possibly. Oh, right. Right, organic matter. Find an organic deposit area. Well, we know where there is one because that's what it kind of came up with. It's that green farty stuff. So maybe Mattingham was right about the beans. Otherwise, right, find an organic deposit area. I need a source of organics. Otherwise, my supplies will quickly run dry. I have to find a good place for a mining outpost. Alright, well, we did solve that. Crafting items, base building, yeah. So, yeah, organics is the green farty gas. Sorry, blue smoke. I said it was green. It looked green to me, but what do I know? I don't know what that is. Is there any way you can actually tell? Right, so that liquid symbol is down on the bottom there, it shows metals, rapidium, minerals, enriched metals, raw food, mush, cooked meals, storage in total, and organics in total. And as you can see, I've got 100, need 120 to be able to make that climbing hook, so that ain't gonna happen. So the other thing they said was report the rapidium in the communications room to the mysterious caller, which it says contact Earth, but is it Earth? That is the question.
Hello? Anyone copy? I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be rapidium.
It was glowy shit.
You hear me? I think I found rapidium.
You sure about it?
I'm gonna say I'm sure because it came up labelled as rapidium.
What? I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Test the rapidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided. The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Sample of DNA provided.
Okay. That doesn't sound like a very good idea.
Who are you? The womb, huh?
Got to make babies!
I guess it makes sense. Rapidium speeds up organic growth.
I'm assuming it's something we've got to make here. Oh my god, we can move things around. This is going to do my nutting. It's going to be like playing Tetris. Right, the womb. How big is it? It's quite big. Okay. I'm going to cancel that for a second. So what, I can just click and drag? Oh god. If I stick that up there, just initially I'll stick the womb next to the airlock, because then if it's an alien you can shove it in the airlock and space it. Sim tower. Kind of, I guess. It's a bit interesting.
Okay, so I have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
Aliens. Okay.
Here goes. DNA sample. Rapidium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea.
Let's make a face hugger.
Oh, of course. What else?
You know, first thing that went through my head there.
You need a name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
Food or sex toy? You know, not being funny. That's where my brain went. Best get friendly with it.
Hello, Molly.
It could be a very, very long time. Right, let's tell them about our new comrade that we've created.
Okay, I built the womb and tested the rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really felt what hit us. You see him?
It's amazing, isn't it? Will you help me now? I'm going to ask him if he's going to help me now because we have, you know, like I said, food or sex toy, you decide.
Yeah. Now that I'm a real hero, I could use some real assistance.
You're in imminent danger. Only short time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
I think that was a well, fuck you then, by whoever's talking to us. That kind of came across as a, that's a you problem, not a me problem. Oh no, it's going night time. Gotta sleep through the night, Anna. Yeah. Where was it again? Yeah, I know I've got to find a organic deposit, but I can't do that when radiation's gonna kill me. At least I know where it is. Right. So I'm gonna die in 7 days when sunrise happens if I haven't dealt with everything. So you are kind of on a bit of a time constraint. Right. So the blue stuff was over here somewhere. I'm going to assume that resources are kind of not going to respawn.
Like our ship's cargo drop.
Well, that went there earlier. That's new.
Crew's personal items, including my stuff.
Right, I found a bong and a multi-tool. Wow.
Yeah. This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
Okay, history of the universe. Anything else?
Comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories.
So does that mean I've got to look out for fallen pods as well now?
Corporate bullshit.
Aha.
Is that
Resource.
a movie? Huh. Cool. I could use some fun in the base.
Right, so I also need to keep my eyes open for these like little glowy areas. That is obviously resources. Right, let's go get these organics and see what it says. They could do with changing it so that when you've mined these resources, the glow disappears. Right, organics, where were you? It was not that way, it was this. So we've got a little timer in the bottom right now that shows sunrise 7 days. Obviously we can see all the resources that are currently available. This was the Rapidium chamber, and then beyond this chamber was obviously the organics that we discovered. I'm not quite sure how we use the scanner. I'm going to assume that when we get there, it's going to go, this is how you use your scanner.
Smoke. I should look for organics here.
Right, here we go. The scanner allows you to find resource deposits. By placing and connecting probes, you can uncover a concentration of underground resource. Look at the scanner ground and try to pinpoint the place with the most red intense colour. That is the deepest point of the deposit. Okay. Hold Q to select. Right, so, I don't know. I'm going to assume it's kind of like central, maybe. Let's stick one over here. I don't know what the maximum range is. It's that. So I'm going to kind of do a area. Well, that looks kind of really, really red. So once you've done that, then what? Place a probe. No, not that one. Retrieve all, press and hold. Okay. Ah, right. So you've got to kind of keep scanning out an area, if you like, until it goes, yeah, you found everything that we want you to find. Right, I want you over here. Okay, so I've done what it wanted me to do. I found this area. So press Q and hold it. Building mode, mining outpost. I'm going to assume that you shove this. Oh, it gives you a location. Okay. Can we turn it? I don't know. So I'm going to place it. See what it does. Using pylons, you can connect mining outposts with the base. Each pylon automatically connects to the nearby structure, and you can see possible connections in the form of green lines when you have the pylon equipped. Pylons can also be connected to each other. Place them in a line to connect the mining outpost with the base. Obviously, it is using resources all the time that we're doing this as well. So I'm going to kind of be wanting to maximize this, I guess. I'm obviously going to have to stick this up reasonably high. Right, okay. And I'm going to obviously run it to pretty much the maximum, I think. Too far. Now, does it have to connect to a certain part of the base? Or will kind of like anywhere do? Right, okay, that'll connect it. So it does have to connect to a specific thing. It connects this thing here. You've connected the mining outpost to the base. From now you can fast travel and move quickly between the base and the mining outpost. You can access fast travel at the airlock, base entrance, or any outpost. Okay, how do I come out of it? Escape. So, does that mean I can just fast travel from here? Oh, you got to recharge it. Okay. I want to see how the fast travel works now, because I'm trying to work out... Oh, okay. Okay. Do I... Oh, you've got to work the machine. Work it, bitch. Right, that's got me what I needed. I don't know if it's infinite or it runs out or whatever. Oh god, this is going to take some getting used to. Oh, I've got to build a kitchen now, apparently. So, God. In here. Okay. Kitchen. How big is it? Absolutely massive. Okay. So, can I kind of... No, don't go that. Down one. Down one. Up one. Down one. I want it kind of there. Oh no, that's got to stay there. Oh. Okay. We'll move the room up there. We'll build an elevator there. I'm going to move the storage down to there. Oh God, none of those are connected, are they? So, orange means non-connected, so... I can't move the fuel. Balls. Okay. It's bloody Tetris. Right. Let's do it a bit like this then. If I do it like that, move the captain's cabin over there. Let's build what we actually need. Kitchen onto there. Oh, am I out of metal? I'm out of bloody metal. Oh my God, this game! Okay. I'm gonna shove these back. Right, how am I going to do this? If I do it like that, then... Yeah? I've got a fucking clue where I am now. Right, kitchen, I'd move up the top. Luckily, you can move things around, so it looks like I'm probably going to get to play about with things like that. I'd move the room to there. So, kitchen was where? Oh, it's underneath command. Ignore me. I don't know my own base. Right, kitchen. Consume 1 meal each day. Meals can be prepared in the kitchen. So I've got to make 6 meals. Okay. Mush. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Luckily, it doesn't take a lot of organics. Mush. So, as it said, I'm low on energy, so it's taking me longer to do stuff. Yeah, I know I'm exhausted. Get it mad. Do your goddamn job. Right. Captain's cabin. Where the hell did I move that to? Same floor. Perfect. Let's have a snooze. Sunrise in 6 days. 6 days until you get crisped. Right. Start the engines in the command center. Test it. Hope we don't blow up.
Whoa. What just happened? Come on. Don't do this to me now.
Obviously, it might be a little bit too, as they say. Oh God, you've got to make mining outpost packages. Oh my God. Okay. we've worked all that bit out. Moving modules, yeah. Movies. Oh, so you can sit and watch movies in your rec room if you've got one. Okay, fair enough. Turn the lever in the machinery. What lever in which machinery? Well, that doesn't do it. Something's wrong in the machinery, I need to fix it. Yeah, but where is it? You haven't really said where it is. Oh, machinery next to the community. Right, okay. Didn't even notice that room before. Was this floor? Oh, here we go.
That's sorted. Let's give it another go.
Okay, give it another go. So we pressed buttons and it broke, and we're going to give it another go.
What? Not again.
Oh. That doesn't look healthy.
You have got to be kidding me. Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard.
Yeah, this ain't looking good. Meanwhile, you know, have you been in an accident recently? Of course does. Obviously, what I'm going to do on the hour every hour, do take a couple of minutes break. We are at that time now. Obviously, this way I do run 3 minutes of adverts over here on Twitch. If you're watching it on YouTube, I have no control over adverts over there, which I do apologise about. As always, back over here on Twitch, adverts are not guaranteed. It is down to region availability. So if you do get adverts, stretch your legs, get yourself a drink. If you don't, sit back, enjoy the music, and I'll be right back. Once I can find where my be right back button is. Right, be right back, guys. Right, we shall continue. So let's talk to the car salesman, where hopefully he's going to sell us a new base. Shady unknown caller.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium Savior. Check data consistency and QC module.
Save me how?
Rapidium can save me? How exactly?
I don't have access to QC. What's QC? Quality control?
Only the captain has access code
Oh, okay.
to the computer. Man, that was easy.
Okay, so go talk to the quantum computer, I guess. Which was where? Same floor that I'm on. Analyze data from the mind records of the crew. Okay.
What is this? Mine records. What's going on? Wait. I recognize this. It's my life.
I'm not going to sing it. Okay. Oh my god, so this is his life, I guess. It's my life. Okay. Distant memory. Childhood memories, fuzzy and distant. The mining town you grew up in, rows of similar apartment blocks, and the local grocery store Mum worked in. The playground where you spent more time than at home. Okay. I'm not quite sure what that means by that, but okay. A family like many others. A family like many others down there. Your father coming late from work in the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off, your mother doing her best to keep the family together. Your constant desire to run away and get out of the place and never come back. Okay. Next. Turning a blind eye. Another shitty day at school. You're taking the longer route home. Hey, what's the fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but there's fear. No. Better not get involved. Run back home. One day you'll get out of here. You have to. Okay. The need to escape. It's so hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mum doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her, but being at home is just unbearable. You count the days to graduation, hoping the exams go well. At Crossroads, you open an envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college, and it's close to home. You could visit mum regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No, not good enough. The only place that wants you is 100 miles away, and you'd have to leave mum alone with him. So obviously we're going to have to make some choices. So this is obviously the choices that my character made currently. And it looks like we're going to get to change some of these choices. You promise yourself you get out there. You have to keep that promise. You can't just waste your life. It's not something you should have wanted. And you can still visit her. A little less often, but maybe you will visit her. Your place far from home. Oh my god, it looks like he's a bit of a party boy. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All your friends will be celebrating. Their company makes you feel good. Like you found your place. Do you really want to spend the entire day on a train? Only to see your mum for a couple of hours before she goes to bed early. And all you'll be left with is the constantly drunk oath of a father. Oh dear. Working abroad. You look at like it's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months, you could earn enough to support yourself for a whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs, focus on studying, it's tempting. And you could send money to mom, she needs it for her treatment. Well, obviously she's going to die, isn't she? Too late to say goodbye, you missed it. The moment she collapsed, the ambulance taking her to the hospital, it all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now, but what difference does it make? You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. Carry on for her. You failed her, but what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place, become bitter and dead inside. Be like Dad. The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all, ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot? But wouldn't that be giving up again? No, Mum would have wanted you to get on with your studies. Get a good job. You have to carry on. For her. It's different where, ooh, romance. Your heart pounds at the thought of this evening. You never thought someone like Lena would want to hang out with you. Oh, God's sake. Slow down, it's only a project. Maybe you should have got something better than a beer. You could have brought wine, but wouldn't that seem like you were hitting on her? You're only teaming up for a project, but she's so different from anyone else you ever hooked up with. Oh, okay. So they did hook up. She says she likes you, but you can see she likes you. You can see she okay. That threw me a bit. Am I good enough? This is it, she's moved in, but is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate her. You know they would, and she knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're going to prove them wrong. Hard work and give Lena the good life she deserves. New opportunities. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honours and that offer. PhD. It's tempting as hell, but the salary. How much longer are you going to be broke? A broke ass for Lena? Ugh. You can think about it later. Time to celebrate now. Better prospects. It was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects, and you'll finally be able to move out of that dorm. Take Lena for a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good decision. But was it? The purgatory of 9 to 5. God, yeah. Ain't that the truth? On the subway again. Damn, you hate that crowd. Day in, day out. Maybe you could take a later train and stay longer at work. No. Your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him. Not what you actually do. Sometimes you can feel the needs. Sometimes you feel all you need to do is punch your card, and for what? Paper pushing and pretending to get things done. Someone pushes you as you try to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. God, and that's the start of the week. A dream house. Your face beams as you exit the bank. Hand in hand with Lena, finally signing the mortgage papers was easier than you expected. Maybe it was worth putting up with that idiot at her boss for 2 years to get this place. A dream house. Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. If you hurry, maybe you can get it ready for Christmas. You'd love to see her parents' faces when they see it. They should convince her. You should convince her. Try rereading it now. To invite them over. The crisis hit. No, that can't be true. Not now. You stare at your screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about the worldwide crisis approaching. But you, laid off. How you tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? A busy night. Red lights. Oh, you become a hooker. You close your eyes and listen to the city traffic. Damn radio. All I know are Christmas songs at this time of year. You don't want to be reminded of that. Not when you're sitting around behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. You promised Lena you'll be back for Christmas Eve by 5. But it's a busy night and people have bigger trips on Christmas. Bigger tips, not trips. God. Joys of constantly being tired. And back to square one. You listen to her talk excitedly. She really wants to take that offer, move abroad, sell the house. But for how much? It would hardly be enough to pay off the bank. With the soaring rates of interest, what about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone in a foreign country. After all, your efforts to make ends meet, it would feel like going back to square one. Damn, you just wish you didn't want it so bad. Holding on. You're wondering if she really is okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes. But how could you? It's a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her. That this is the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together. Give her a better life and maybe find a second job. I'm going to say you look like Pedro Pascal in that one. Oh. Hey, Pedro! Falling apart. Damn, she's getting on your nerves. Why doesn't she just tell you it's all your fault? Those bills are piling up. As if you weren't working hard enough, and why does she take such a big deal of a few drinks before you hit the sack? You deserve to unwind after a 12-hour long day of work. Oh, so he turned to drink. Drowning sorrows. You look down another bottle and the wedding ring she gave back to you. A job at Ally Cook. Freedom, finally, she got it. A new better life without you. All you could ever do was hold her down? Kinky. Look at yourself, drowning your sorrows at bar. You're everything you promised yourself you'd never be. Where the hell did you fuck it all up? A way out. You toss and turn in your bed. Well. You can't seem thinking about a like-up poster. Help us make a change. A space mining program in search of that mysterious substance, rubidium. It's a long shot, but it says you don't need any professional experience. You know you need to change. You haven't managed to stick to one job for more than several months. Nothing makes you happy. You're stuck. What if it's a way out? Project Dolly. You enter the spaceship with a tingling of anxiety and excitement. You're going to space, far away from here. Just like you always wanted, far away from your problems. You think about them later, or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. And that's it. Okay.
How did they get it, and what for?
Come on, let's ding ding Avon again.
Hey, I checked the quantum computer.
What the fuck, mind records?
What the fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
My records need this procedure.
No. No, I want answers.
Shit.
They know everything, even your tossing and turning in bed.
What do you want with it?
This new procedure.
I'm not messing with that shit, but I don't know what it does say. What does it do?
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
It's you.
What?
What? You what? Is that
your whole answer?
Create the altar.
Alter what?
Alter? Alter what?
Sure, like,
Okay.
My life? Okay. You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I... use Rapidium to create a... someone. To alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right?
That's exactly what he's saying.
All right. How about my other options?
Die in 6 days.
You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
Okay. Initiate the branching procedure at the quantum computer. I hope we're going to get a kind of
What?
explanation for this, though.
What is it doing? I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
Right, so we've got a single branching point there. So 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance. So that was the staying behind. You promised yourself you get out there, but you have to keep your promise. You can't waste your life. It's something she wanted. So that is the option. So you could say staying behind instead of leaving and going to the college in the distance. You lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with the constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness. You told yourself you'd take care of Mum, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time she'd just lock the door on him. But what would Mum say? So that would make us a technician with 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance. It's going to cost us 20 Rapidium, I'm going to assume. So let's click it and see what happens. Oh, it's in the womb. And I don't look happy about it. Oh my god, we've got the titles for the game and we've been playing an hour and 20 minutes. He still looks pissed off. Okay, so we've got a completely different timeline. So in this timeline, we then stood up to him. There you did it. Not so hard after all. He turned out to be weak, begging you to let him in. You had to be strong, assertive, and read about it online. Shut your ears to his false promises. Imagine loud music in your head. Think of Mom. Her safety. There, it's done. He won't be a problem anymore. So, okay. Where's the next point? Ups and downs. You laugh as Mom tells you a joke she heard a bit in the doctor's waiting room. She's cooked her pierogi, man, don't you love them? And her relaxed smiling face when she can be herself without that monster bullying her, sorry. You just wish you could find more than a part-time job to support the two of you. That prescription she brought home today is going to cost a penny. Oh no, like this is not looking good. Not in his footsteps. You smile as you walk away from the mine. Dad was behind that job offer, that's for sure. Trying to clear his conscience, redeem his sins. The steady job was tempting, but you were assertive again. Know where you owe him anything. Anything to you. You'll make your own. You'll make it your own. You always do. Oh God, your mum still dies. You hold back the tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this was coming. Her health deteriorating fast in the last months. You didn't want to think about it. You hate the helplessness, damn. You get your shit together, Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. Fixing things. You brighten up the engine. You brighten up as the engine starts. Yeah, fixing things always made you feel good. Like you really can change things. Make them better. Looks like going to that vocational school wasn't just a parting gift for Mom, but the best you could do for yourself. So this is how we've got the engineer character, obviously. Unfamiliar feelings. It feels good to become an expert on something. Your boss says customers ask for you specifically, and you can see you're replacing him when he retires. It's a new feeling, to be trusted and respected by another man, a mentor. And he's the first person you open to about your mum's passing. Why couldn't Dad just be like that? Shady business. You try not to eavesdrop, but in the third time this month, those fishy dudes are here. Talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can see he's distracted. Doesn't look you in the eye that much, disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is that a good thing, or should I be worried? You should be bloody worried. Lost trust, fake batteries, counterfeit parts, is that what it was all about? As your boss has been taken away by the police, you feel like an idiot for trusting him. Thinking you could open up to him while all this time he's been lying in your face. Surely that should be lying to your face. Pretending to be a friend. What a fool you've been. Treat it as a lesson, Jan. The only person you can rely on is yourself. Well, that explains why this one's miserable. Fine on your own. Of course, it was just a matter of time before they approached you. Now that he's in jail, his words about you replacing him seems ironic now. You don't want anything to do with them. But what if you lose your job? You love that workshop, but they're criminals. No assertiveness, remember. Don't be scared. You can make it on your own. Staying strong. As you turn the paycheck around in your fingers, you think of Mom. She'd be happy to know you're finally making good money, working in an international factory on the contract of employment. You stayed strong and made something of yourself. She's probably be worried that you're still on your own, but that's the way you prefer it. Oh, so you didn't find love? Ghosts from the past. Watching the bartender pour you another one. Still an alcoholic then? From the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. You turn and see it was just somebody's cape. You smile with relief. For a moment you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink, listen casual to the conversations at the table. It's good not to have a problem. Drifting through, your friends burst out in laughter. The jokes just keep coming to you. It's a good night. You just got your paycheck and you're buying round. Yeah, still an alcoholic. Okay, calling these people friends is a little too much. You've only just met them, but you're having fun together, right? The girl to your left's been giving you signals. This could be your lucky night. Signs of trouble. That damn crisis just had to hit when you were starting to actually enjoy life. Your whole branch is being shut down. You'll be lucky if you keep your job at all. And this damn advert just keeps getting on your nerves. Rapidium. A magic trick to make everybody happy. Who's stupid enough to even think of going on these missions? Well, him again. You can't make up your mind, but bet safety or take the risk. Wonder who that guy is putting his money on. Wait, is that shit? It's him, Dad. He looks like a tramp, of course. He visits the bookie regularly. Fucking loser. Man, you just can't... You just hope he doesn't recognise you. Well, of course he's gonna. Get out of here quick and don't ever come back. You're not like him. You've got your shit together. I'm not too sure about that. Project Dolly. You look at the spaceship's entrance. Only fools would change their minds, especially if you're depth or mountain. You'll be fine. You just need to make it through this mission. They respect professionals like you. Just stay strong and you'll be alright. Waiting for wake-up procedure. Wakey, wakey! Oh god, here we go. I'm assuming we just gotta wake him up. We don't have to tweak any more of it. Even put clothes on him. Hello.
Hey there. Wow. Hello? Can you hear me? What is this?
Oh, we've got these.
Where am I?
Anxiety and insecurity came up there. You're in a lab. May as well try and reassure him a bit.
You're in a lab inside the SIBA unit. Your memories might be a bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I recognize the base, I think. Wait. You look funny. You... Ha. Oh. What was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent.
I think you're on some meds.
What? What for?
So you don't panic when you wake up.
Why would I panic?
I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself?
Sure. But can you?
He doesn't question that you look the same.
Okay. My name is Jan Dolsky.
Yeah, sure. You got my looks, why not use my name too?
So you think you're Jan Dolsky as well?
What kind of bullshit is this?
What's your role on the mission?
I'm a senior technician. Want to tell me what your role is? Imitating human crew members? Is this some kind of sick experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
I guess we're gonna have to be completely honest with them.
It's not an experiment. This is for real. And I'm for real.
So, what's going on?
Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it, because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life.
What?
Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records.
If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit?
I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right?
Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
Yep. I'm going to think technically, saying no the other way round isn't really accurate because, well, I suppose both flips of it are accurate.
Sort of, yeah. And, you said we were stranded.
Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die.
So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is not an experiment, and you're a different version of me. This version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
Well, he still would exist somewhere, technically. You know, the good old multiverse.
You'd still exist somewhere? Theoretically, at least?
Theoretically? Wow. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you. Just this passiveness. What am I?
Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out, I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds.
I don't like this kind of pressure.
Well, that makes two of us.
Fine. Show me the way.
Fix the goddamn base, and then I'll put a bullet in your head, and then you're not an issue.
What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready?
Of course. Always pull it gently.
1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
Core memory created. Okay. So, I guess we're going to start the engines again. The next question is, where the hell is that guy? Oh, he's in the kitchen. Not enough resources. I need more of the organics. We've got plenty of time, so let's go get some more. Mine like a miney thing. I'm going to keep going until I've maxed it out. Obviously, radiation's going to start coming up. Oh god. I've only got a very short while. Oh, get back over there. Go on. Oh, it actually tells us up in top left. If I press T, what does it do? Oh, it just hides it. Boo-hoo. Right, anyway. How many days have I got left? I've got 6 days, so there's actually no rush. I can continue doing a bit more exploration, I think. If I sleep through the night, and we'll do a bit more exploring. Because we haven't seen what is all the way out here. And, you know, I'm nosy. Oh, look, we're starting to see the sun coming up. So that definitely is a thing. I'm assuming it's going to get worse as time progresses. So I'm going to keep my peepers open for more resources. I definitely need more metals. Oh, more crashed goodies. A skipping route. Okay, fine, fair enough.
My stuff landed here.
I'm gonna say I don't see anything else. Nope, can't open that one. So, from what you said there, it sounded like you said that the skipping rope was his. Okay, some glowy shit over here. Not quite sure how we'll get to it. Probably need that climbing rope. Definitely an interesting concept for a game. Sorry about that, I just smacked the mic. So I'm doing the good old, if it ain't nailed down, it's coming with me. Oh, oh, there's more resources down there. Didn't see that. It's a very interesting concept for a game. It's one of those things that I think you could quite easily lose a lot of time in it. And I think it's probably you've got to try and gather up everything that you can before obviously things change. Or you have to move on to the next area. And then you're probably going to be faced with challenges in the next area that you're going to have to play with somebody else for. I didn't even see that. So that was how I got up there. Other than that, it doesn't look like this initial first area looks that big. Obviously, I've got to unlock this area here. There's obviously something over here that I've got to build that, that climbing thing, I think. Yeah, because there's the weird stuff that makes it possible to do that weird-ass cloning. I'm kind of intrigued what happens to everything that's left behind when you move on. I'm assuming it gets destroyed. Yeah, I'd pick those clean. I'm kind of glad that you can just run forever. You don't seem to have this stamina run out, if you like. I know this is kind of going back to the way that I can. I can't get through there though now. So I've got to follow this bit around. Going to the beach, it's like Death Stranding. Oh, okay, it reckons... No, there's water there, I can't go there. Kinda wish there was a mini-map. Because looking at this looks like the tide's coming. Oh, more resources. So it was kind of worth it. Right, so this area, I'd say is pick clean. Just doing another quick sweep round here, just double check. That was the one that I found the skipping route. So, other than this, it's kind of like topping off our organics to the 300. Which obviously we can use this thing here. Right, that is the maximum amount of organic. So I'm going to work on the theory that we're going to have to move to this new location. Allows you to plan and start your journey. Okay. Start journey. Do you want to automatically click structures before starting your journey? I do. Don't want to leave anything behind. Are we still moving? Oh, he's frustrated. Less shy. Oh god, can I talk to him and kind of cheer him up a bit? That's a definite no. Common ground. Open the altars tab. We start off on the wrong foot. I should learn more about the technician. Maybe we can still get along. So he's eaten today. He's got no radiation. He's got no injuries. He's angry. Oh, he's all... Oh god, great. Anxiety, gloom, burden. The altars tab allows you to check on the mental and physical state of your altars. The event log on the left provides insights into recent events. I'm pissed at Jan. He's really irritating. Well, fuck you and all. It doesn't really tell us anything else other than that. Maybe it'll allow me to talk to him now. Hello.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me.
We need to fix the comms room. Is it broken?
I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster. Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
You don't get to talk to me like that. Stand in your ground, or do I go, you do the same? Ooh. You don't get to talk to me like that.
You don't get to talk to me like that. I'm in command of this base now. You'll do as I say, or what? You'll send me back to that giant fish tank?
Yes.
Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
Repair modules. Modules deteriorate over time and make them prone to failures. To repair the communication room, you'll need a repair kit. You can craft one in the workshop. What a miserable git. Where did I put it? End of this room. Right, so repair kit. Oh, okay. So you can kind of look at production queues for other areas as well. Right. I've got a repair kit. Okay, Mattingham. Good night. I'm probably going to be going myself soon, to be honest. Right, we have new calls. Lucas is calling. Who the hell is Lucas?
Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
No. Far from okay.
Are you serious? I just had a choice to either die in pain or duplicate and edit myself. I'm far from okay.
It's, called branching. The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
Yes, we did. How can you be so calm about it? That is actually a very good question.
How can you be so calm about it?
We do a lot of crisis management here at STC. We need cool heads. But you reported finding Rapidium. That's exciting, actually.
What went wrong with the landing? That is a very good question.
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
Yeah, that's the next question. Why did everybody die?
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Then how come I survived?
You tell me?
You know, you're not very informative.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dalsky. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
Okay, fair enough.
What about the mind records? What is all that personal data doing in the base computer?
Oh, that's, the corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission and, basically everyone. It's confidential, of course. And it kind of saved your life.
Well, yeah, I suppose it did. But yeah, did I consent? That's a good question. When I signed the contract, did I automatically do it?
I don't recall consenting to it.
Well, you must have, since it's there. Maybe you didn't read your contract thoroughly?
Yeah, exactly.
Things in fine print, you know.
I want to talk to someone higher up. Do you have a boss?
Be a Karen.
I might sound young, Mr. Dolsky, but I'm not here by accident.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
Look, I'm on my own here at the station. But I contacted my boss, and we're good. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, have you done this before? Well, as we've only just found the rubidium stuff, probably not.
Have you done this before?
That would be hard.
Rapidium, sorry.
Rubidium.
Rubidium.
So how did you know what would happen?
I didn't know. I anticipated the outcome based on historic data.
What historic data?
Some old research. Nothing important.
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it. Safely.
No.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you. Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
How do you know you're not talking to him? That's a very good question.
How do you know you're not talking to him right now?
You're joking, right?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. Nice try, but I'd know the difference. The immunosuppressant meds, he wouldn't be in a disposition to mess around. How bad is he feeling?
He's pissed off at me. Won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay. Let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Memories?
Of course. Memories. I wonder if he remembers things the same way I do.
Yeah, mind records. See? You were so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
Oh. Back to this quantum computer thing. Thing is, we already looked at the stuff. I'm just intrigued by this. So that's where we've already altered it. Because we already went through all the memories. Because I read them all out. So I'm just going to skip through them again. Just to see if when I exit out it changes anything. Ask about the memories you share. Right, where is he? He's in the kitchen. He's always in the shopping kitchen.
I've been thinking about what you said.
You're right, we're different. You have more in common than what you think, do we? We are different. We do have common things that a mother's died with once, but we didn't really do. You know, my character didn't really do the best for his mother. He kind of avoided the whole situation. So I think, yeah, you're right, we are different.
You're right. We are different. Sure we are. Like, I got that right away, and you took your sweet time.
You stood up to Dad.
Serious. You stood up to Dad. I didn't. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I'd just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
Well, I was a coward. I didn't believe it would change anything. Ooh. Suppose my character didn't believe it would change anything. Basically, I'm basing it off of his mind thing from when I read it out.
I didn't believe staying behind could change anything. Did it? You tell me. Dad left, and that was big, but I was hoping... I don't know what I was hoping for. Or... I think it was too late for Mom to start her new life. She used to force a smile for me. But she didn't die a happy woman. Wait, is Mom... Is she maybe still around, here?
No.
No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do. And how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down, or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi. Oh my God, I could really pig out on those. And making them together was fun. Fun. Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here.
Beer and synthetic starch, coolant and oil, grease and fungicide. Beer and synthetic starch.
Who said they have to be right? Beer and synthetic starch should work. Yeah, hilarious. I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me. If you die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
It looks like I am gonna make some more food. Pierogi. Oh god. Thought I was stuck on like that. Come on, talk to him. Oh, maybe I won't talk to him. I've got to go to the table. Okay. Where we'll share a moment.
Famous Dulski pierogi with an interstellar twist. What do you think? Well, now I know how Mom must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her. Right, yeah. I put like a ton of salt into the filling. And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did? Uh-huh. She ate them all and never said a word. No, she said they were delicious. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man.
This is going to be another core memory.
Fuck up.
Okay. Gotta talk with him again. Okay. Maybe we're going to be friendly now. So, how do you feel?
How do you feel?
Great. A serving of dehydrated dumplings completely changed my outlook on the situation. I feel so optimistic about life now.
It wasn't that bad.
Now you're being mean. I went through a lot of trouble to make those, and they weren't that bad.
You made an effort. I'll give you that. But see, that makes it even worse. It would be easier to hate you, but eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it.
So did I. You know, let's not go for the feelings straight away. You'll probably get all huffety if I start talking feelings.
So did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind of comforting. Are you getting mushy with me? What? No. Okay, just kidding. I know what you mean. I'm just not the sentimental type.
There you go.
It's being sentimental. All I said was...
All right. Just tell me what the plan is.
We need to handle this our way. Yeah, you can't trust the corporation.
The corporation is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of pen pushers.
Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls.
Right. So, until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses.
Do they know about me?
They told me to create you, which, yeah, we may as well be open and honest with him.
They were the ones who told me to create you.
Bastards. Tell me you know what to do.
Of course. We'll improvise.
All I know is we need to get to a safe place, then we'll improvise.
Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate.
I have you to help me.
That's not gonna be enough. I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people.
People? What people?
The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me.
Versions of us?
Versions of us both, you mean?
Huh. That almost sounded like we're planning kids. You need to work on your cooking skills, though.
I was hoping I could avoid it, which I think you would be in this situation. Because what happens to you all at the end?
I was hoping I could avoid going through all that again. It was quite a struggle with you.
Struggle? One day you'll look back and realize I was the easy one. Mark my words.
Okay, so that's another task complete. Oh. Avon's calling again. Oh, actually, where was the workshop? Floor down. Because we've got some metal and things, so I want to kind of make... Oh. Can't I make the other thing? Production is limited only to small essential items due to the increase... Right, so in other words, you can't make other things while you're moving. Okay. It's like, fine. Alright then, I'll accept that. Lena? The ex-girlfriend? Or ex... No, it's the ex-wife, isn't it?
Hello? Jan. Can you hear me?
Lena?
Lena, is that you? What are you... How did you find me?
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me and said you could use some support. Are you all right? I heard about your crew.
Yeah. Everyone's dead. But I'm fine, somehow. It's a lot to handle.
Yeah, I know. Is it true you found Rapidium?
Oh my god, does everybody know about it? So that's why you're calling. Suppose my guy could be a bit bitter because of the divorce?
Oh. So that's why they got you to call.
I know you think everyone in the company is an underhanded asshole, but honestly, I don't care why they approached me. I wanted to call. What the hell happened out there? How did you survive?
Did they tell you anything else?
So, your boss, did she say anything more about the accident?
No. Just that you're all alone out there and could use someone close to talk to.
Really?
How did you make it?
Something mysterious happened. Everybody died but me.
I'm not sure. Something strange. Everyone died in their landing pods, except for me. I don't know why. It's really weird.
Oh my. That does sound so unbelievable.
Even more unbelievable to hear from you, out of the blue.
I know. It's awkward for me too. We haven't spoken in a while and suddenly this. I just hope... What's the plan for getting you out of there?
There's a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Someone from STC.
You know your way around.
It's been a couple of years. Look, is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with? I mean, to let them know?
Well, I suppose technically for my guy, there's no one. Not being funny, why did only one of us survive? Because they wanted to test the Rapidium. I think that's why my pod survived.
No. There's no one.
I didn't mean to get personal. You know what? Why don't I ask STC to keep me in the loop? And to keep an open channel for me? If you want that, of course.
I think it's probably a good idea.
Yeah. I'd like that. Thanks.
Good. Take care then, and talk soon.
Yeah, my thought process behind that is that
Hey, we're
hang on.
supposed to stop here? Nope. It's way too early. Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again. Not on my watch. Systems are working fine. Something outside then? Yeah. Well, don't jump in your suit already. I'm kinda starting to like the inside of our base. Alright, I'll take a look around.
Yeah, she's no fan of the company, so I'm kind of inclined to keep her around. Act 1. So we've had prologue, the journey, and now we're on Act 1. Day 7, the sun is far away. Find a way out. What I'm going to actually do though is I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I assume it did a save at that point. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm assuming it has, and obviously that's what I'm going to leave it for tonight. So obviously, as always, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And we might actually be continuing this Monday. Well, I can still remember things in it. Monday stream is, though, a little bit in doubt at the moment because, let's just say, I was supposed to be going to the opticians tomorrow and having lots of chemicals put into my eyes and an extensive examination, and they had to cancel, and it's been shifted now to Sunday. So, yeah, they're saying 24 hours recovery from it. So there may be a stream, there might not. We'll obviously just have to play it by ear. So as always, keep your eyes on things like Discord and Blue Sky and X. Other than that, take care, and I will see you all, hopefully, Monday. Take care now.